Speed bag training. Now, I know it's a staple in just about every gym, whether it's for boxing, MMA, or fitness, but I'm here to challenge the status quo and share some real hard truths about the speed bag. Now, while the speed bag might look impressive, it's actually doing more harm than good for your combat performance. Now, I know this sounds controversial, but stay with me and I'll explain exactly why. Now, this topic is discussed extensively in my book, 1001 Street Fighting Secrets, where I dispel a lot of training myths and give you hardcore facts about combat performance. And if you're serious about taking your training to the next level, be sure to join our War Machine memberships for exclusive content, training videos, programs, and much more. As always, pay attention and good luck.
Let's start with what the speed bag is supposed to do. It's often touted for improving coordination, timing, endurance, and rhythm. And sure, you can look pretty cool punching away at the bag, but looks can be very deceiving. There are some major pitfalls to using the speed bag for combat sports like boxing and MMA, and for reality-based self-defense. It can actually be detrimental to your training. First and foremost is centerline exposure. To hit the speed bag effectively, you have to expose your centerline completely. In combat sports, and especially in street self-defense, that's a huge mistake. Exposing your centerline means leaving yourself vulnerable to strikes, something you can't afford to do in a real fight. Next up is rhythm. In a real fight, there's no predictable, consistent rhythm like the one you're working with on the speed bag. Fights are chaotic, dynamic, and unpredictable. Relying on rhythmic drills like speed bag training can condition you to expect a rhythm that just doesn't exist when fists are flying and you're reacting to an opponent in real time. Then there's the issue of improper fist positioning. Speed bag training requires a rolling motion with your fists. You're not striking with proper technique. Instead, you're angling your punches in a way that's unrealistic in combat. This habit can carry over into your sparring, or worse, into a real fight, where poor fist positioning could cost you. Let's talk body mechanics. The speed bag forces you to abandon the full body mechanics that are crucial for powerful strikes. Proper punching requires the engagement of your legs, hips, and core, not just the arms. By focusing on the speed bag, you're neglecting the mechanics that generate real power. Another big issue is mobility. When you're standing in front of a speed bag, you're fixed in place. In real combat, mobility is everything: footwork, angles, and distance management. The speed bag restricts your movement and conditions you to stay static, which is a dangerous habit in both the ring and on the street. Finally, the speed bag does not develop power. It's all about light, repetitive taps to maintain the rhythm, which does nothing for your striking force. When it comes to real fighting, you need to hit with everything you've got. Relying on speed bag training might leave you conditioned to strike with less force than necessary, putting you at a disadvantage in a fight. So what should you be doing instead? Focus on training methods that develop practical skills, methods that build real power, proper technique, and dynamic movement. Dumbbell shadowboxing helps you build endurance and punching power while maintaining proper form. Sparring is critical for timing, range, and reaction to a live opponent. And the double end bag. That's where you refine accuracy and reflexes in a way that actually translates to real combat.
The truth is, the speed bag is nothing more than a flashy distraction in the gym. If you're serious about boxing, MMA, or reality-based self-defense, you need to train with tools that actually improve your combat performance in a fight. Focus on what works, what truly prepares you for the intensity of combat. Don't waste your time on antiquated equipment when your life or your victory depends on it. Get serious, train smart, and prepare for the realities of combat.